Consider Uber and Lyft dead. What's up guys, it's Felix Wisniewski. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a breakdown and sharing with you the exact business that I've been doing since 2015 and have been making $10,000 to $20,000 per month every single month in profit month over month. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how this business works and how you can kick these Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and delivery apps to the curb, do this business, and make life-changing income. This isn't something that you're going to make $10,000 to $15,000 out the gate month one, but with time and when you build up your client database, you can very well make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, or $20,000 per month every single month doing this business. Now, this business is known as buying and reselling diabetic medical commodities, also known as buying and reselling diabetic testing supplies. In this video and on this whiteboard, I'm going to break down how this business works. Now, the one thing I want to say is Uber and Lyft are good in their own aspect, especially 5 to 10 years ago when the cost of living was less, the inflation was down. It was very well possible to make a living being an Uber or Lyft driver, and some people still do and still will. But if you feel like those apps simply aren't cutting it, I want you to watch this video in full because this video will explain exactly how to become a medical commodities reseller. I've been doing this business, like I said, since 2015. I made my first 6 figures in 2016. And if you want to learn the step-by-step blueprint on how this business works and get access to more information, I have a free explainer video. You're not forced to buy anything down in the link below this video. Click there, enter your name and your email, and I'll go in depth more than what I could put in this video of how this business works. So the first thing I want to explain to you is how large this business is, right? Because you should understand about the opportunity of something before you get into a business, right? So the first thing I want to explain to you is there are about 40 plus million diabetics nationwide. If you go on Google and you type in how many diabetics there are nationwide, it'll pull up a recent study as far as 2021 stating that there are about 38 or 39 million diabetics nationwide. We're now in 2025, so I put 40 million. But in reality, I would bet that number is even higher, somewhere maybe 45, 50, 60, or 70 million people, because you have to think about all the people that are on the verge of becoming diabetics, either not knowing they already have diabetes or they're pre-diabetics. So this number could very well be 50, 60, or 70 million diabetics nationwide. Also, one thing that I forgot to leave out and I left out on this board is there are only about 1,000 to 1,500 resellers like myself and soon to be you if you decide to move forward and start this business. So there's 40, 50, 60, or maybe 70 million potential clients or customers, and there's only about 1,000 to 1,500 or maybe 2,000 resellers like myself. So the amount of opportunity is through the roof. If you ever even come up with the word competition, you'll sound ludicrous because it's just not a topic of conversation because of how many potential clients there are to resellers like myself and, soon to be you. So all of these clients, they all get a surplus of supplies. All of them get a surplus of supplies that they don't need and won't use. And they're going to do 2 things with them. They're going to either throw them out or let them expire. Here comes the resellers. Here enters the people like myself and the people like you who know how to do this business and know how to provide a service where we can go ahead and buy them and then resell them. So how do we do that? How do we find some of these 40 million plus diabetics? And keep in mind, you don't need a lot of clients. You don't need a lot of people selling you diabetic supplies every month to make some lucrative income. If you have 10 or 20 people every single month selling you diabetic supplies, you can make a pretty lucrative side income. When you get 20, 30, 40, or 50 people selling you diabetic supplies every month, which isn't a lot, you can make a full-time income. So what do we do? How do we find these people to sell us diabetic testing supplies? We do ads online. In fact, for the first, I just actually started doing ads in 2023, and I started this business in 2015. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. For the first 9 years doing this business, I did strictly offline guerrilla marketing. I, in fact, just started doing online internet ads, which has been taking my business to a new level. And, I did multiple 7 figures all through offline guerrilla marketing, such as bandit signs, business cards, Craigslist, stickers, word of mouth, flyers, etc. There's so many different avenues and forms of marketing that you can do to let people know that you're paying cash for diabetic testing supplies. I'm sure you've seen those things in your area that say cash for cars, cash for junk cars, cash for gold, cash for this, cash for houses, cash for that. Same thing, cash for diabetic strips, cash for diabetic testing supplies. This is $1 million game. The game that I'm giving you in this video is literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Simply with this information alone, you can go out there and make 6-7 figures. I have students that have done it already. They've taken my free information and went out there and changed their life. We put out simple marketing, online and offline ads. You don't need a marketing degree to do this business. From there, let's jump to the other side of this whiteboard. We're going to screen for product, right? We want to know what type of product do they have? How many boxes do they have? What is the brand? There's tons and tons and thousands of different brands of diabetic testing supplies, but we only want to buy the most common and the highest price, the ones that have the highest resale value. So we want to know which products do they have, how many, and the expiration date. And there's a variety of different questions you want to ask people to really understand exactly what they have. You're going to contact the buyers. Now, if you don't have the buyers that I have a select group of vetted buyers that pay the highest in the industry. You can actually use eBay. So if you go on eBay and you type in diabetic test strips, One Touch Ultra, AccuCheck, some of those most popular brands, and you go to the sold listings tab, you can actually see how much these products sell for on eBay. eBay is good, but I prefer not to use eBay personally because they have a lot of rules, fees, limits, chargebacks, and I personally don't want to deal with that. When I ship my products off to my buyers, they pay me. Some of them actually pay me up front so I can liquidate my product and then go buy new product and ship them the product. Some of them, they want you to build a relationship with them before they pay you up front, and then some of them pay on delivery. But you can use eBay. You go to the sold listings tab and you see what the product is selling for, and based off what the product is selling for, you can make an offer to buy the product. So if the product is selling for $60 per box, you can buy each box for $20 or $30. Typically in this business, you're going to be doubling to tripling your money. You're going to be paying between 10 and 30 and reselling between 40 to 70. Sometimes you'll make double, sometimes you'll make triple, sometimes you'll even 4x your money, but that's typically how much you're going to be reselling the product for. So if you do have a dedicated buyer like I have inside my training, you're going to contact the buyers, you're going to review their resale sheet, and you're going to review their resale sheet when you get clients, right? When a client has 5 boxes of FSL and you know those boxes sell for $60 to $70 a box, you're going to want to times that number by 30 or 0.35 or 0.40. You always want to try to double to triple your money, and that's what you're going to pay per box. And I have different strategies where you can get people to agree to certain prices based off what you say and how you say it in your tonality. But you're going to contact the buyers, you're going to review their resale sheet, you're going to make an invoice either in Google Sheets or in PayPal. You're going to get paid, you're going to save that client info, you're obviously going to ship out the product, and then you're going to repeat, right? And this is a simple business that literally has 3 steps, right? It's not a business that, you need to set up a website, you need to run ads, you need to get a business license, you have to set up software. You don't have to do any of that. All you simply have to do is put out marketing for people who have diabetic testing supplies. And look, be patient. Yes, I just had somebody make money literally 7 days within doing the business, but that's not always going to be the case. Be patient, put out marketing, and if you don't get calls right away, put out more marketing. Put out marketing, screen for what they have, go buy the product, and then sell the product. It's literally that simple. Contact buyers, review the resale sheet, make an invoice, get paid, ship out, save client info, and repeat. And the beautiful thing about this business is you can contact these people every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks, every 8 weeks, and follow up with them to find out when they plan to get more product. That's the beautiful thing about this business. People get these products every month, every 2 weeks, every 6 weeks, every 8 weeks, every 3 months. In fact, I have one client in particular. I only meet with her about every 3 to 6 months, but every single time that I meet with her, I make $2,000 in profit every single time, which is unheard of, right? How many businesses can you meet with somebody over and over and over? The one business that I can think of is real estate, right? Every single month on the 1st, your tenant pays you. That's the same thing with this. This is a repeat business, right? People get these supplies month after month because they need to test their blood sugar, but most of them just simply get too many supplies. So there you guys have it. This is a very simple business that anybody can do nationwide. If you want more information, if you're looking to get started, go down in the description, enter your name, email, and phone number. I'll send you more information. You're not forced to buy anything. I'll show you how to make 6 figures buying and reselling diabetic medical commodities. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.